There's no way Thanos is coming back to season 3, but not in the way you guys think. I'm gonna be explaining exactly what I mean right now. Like and subscribe if you want Thanos back in season 3. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over Thanos returning back to the final Squid Game season 3. Wait, didn't Thanos die in season 2? You guys might be wondering. Yes, he in fact did, but ignore that right now because today I'm going to be explaining how he's returning back in season 3. I'm not going to be like other YouTubers saying Thanos is alive. I'm going to give you an answer that none of them have told you guys yet. The theory I have for you guys today is quite insane, and I spent a lot of time researching it for you guys watching. So let's get right into this video. Let's start off at the beginning so we can understand why and how we expect him to come back in the final season. Thanos was presented as a new character in the season. Thanos has major success with the audience. Everyone loved him in the show. However, death came to his way in episode 7. He was like no other character the audience has seen before in Squid Games. He really did stand out to the crowd. We first get our first look at Thanos in episode 3 in season 2. As Thanos enters the games, even groups start being formed around him since he's a famous rapper, and everyone wants to take a picture with him. That's when we all started to know that Thanos isn't just any regular player. He also decided to rizz up player 196 in the first game. I found this so hilarious, especially the way he approached her, rapping his way. This guy really cracks me up. Alright, so getting to the question of the video, how will we actually see Thanos in the next Squid Game Season 3? And that's what I want to explain to you guys right now. It's really crazy what I'm about to tell you guys. It's so shocking, so get your popcorn and get ready. How is Thanos really gonna appear in Season 3? Will he rise from the dead or show himself in another form? The biggest theory that can possibly occur is Thanos coming to Season 3 as a hallucination. You guys heard me. A hallucination. I'm gonna explain how this is possible now. Thanos met his end in the hands of myung, player 333. But this is not where Thanos' story ends. Everyone thinks he's completely gone, but that's not true. Yes, he's dead, but he will come back in another way. Thanos had a close relationship with another player called namgyu. The pair formed an alliance and were always together. Namgyu sucked up to Thanos so much. Whatever Thanos said or did, he would copy him in a blink of a second. Thanos even ended up sharing his narcotics with him. You could tell Thanos did not want to share his narcotics with namgyu in the beginning, but ended up giving him when namgyu begged for it. The reason Thanos originally took the narcotics was to get ready and tensed up before the brutal games. This gave him less fear and more lost touch with reality, which made him way more comfortable to compete in the games. Namgyu was eager to get on that feeling as well. When Thanos passed away, you're not gonna believe how namgyu reacted. Instead of caring about his best dead friend, he instead collected the remains of Thanos' narcotics. That's how badly he wanted to use them. What a junkie, honestly. We are soon gonna find out how Thanos will appear as a hallucination in season 3. This is gonna get very interesting. So namgyu taking Thanos' drugs means he's likely in possession of them now, and can start excessively using them in order to deal with the brutal games. He already started to abuse Thanos' narcotics. In one of the scenes in episode 7, you can see him taking 2 pills instead of 1. The dose Thanos always took was 1, not 2. This can be dangerous. Namgyu is stressing since he's seeing how many people are dying now, and that's the reason for his poor reaction. With now players attacking each other and other guards in and outside the games, it's very possible that Thanos could remain a voice in Namgyu's head, or a hallucination that pushes him to do even more cruel or inhumane acts on other players. He already killed an innocent player called See Me, so I won't be surprised to see him do worse, especially with the drugs he's on now. Thanos was the first person to get on board with the games, pushing people to their death in the first round. Thanos was Namgyu's role model, so this definitely influenced him throughout the season. Thanos can be considered the most popular character in the show in season 2. It really makes sense for the show to expand his role in Squid Game season 3. Thanos is actually a rapper in South Korea in real life as well, which is crazy to say. He's not just popular in the show, he's popular in real life as well. But with his role in Squid Game season 2, his popularity has gone global now, not just in South Korea. Including Thanos to carry on in season 3 should be right, to continue his story after his brutal death. Let me ask you guys, how much do you really love Thanos? Do you think the show should bring him back in season 3? Do you think it would make sense? Let me know down below in the comments. The next thing I'm about to tell you guys might upset you, but you guys need to be informed about this. There is a way Thanos won't come back, and I will tell you why right now. In both season 2 and season 3, Squid Game were both filmed back to back at the same time. Unfortunately, this means that it would make it significantly harder to bring back Thanos if they didn't originally plan it from the start. Even if Squid Games realized, oh shoot, the audience loved Thanos, this new character, more than we expected, it would still be hard to bring him back since the scenes were already created long ago. But guys, I have some really good news for you, confirming that Thanos is definitely going to come back now. The creator and director of the show has mentioned that Thanos' presence will be felt in Squid Game Season 3. We, the audience, don't know exactly what that means yet, but at least we have an idea that we will come across his character in the final season. I think that Thanos will appear in Namgyo's head as a hallucination. This would be a really good way to showcase Thanos' appearance. Any other way just wouldn't make any sense. It would seem quite dumb to me. I can't think of it. Let's now move on to how Thanos' influence and appearance in season 3 can affect Namgyo's legacy now. There's no doubt that Thanos was one of the most unpredictable, dangerous characters in Squid Game. The guy was just ruthless in the games, only ensuring his own survival at all times, making sure he had to do whatever he had to do to win the games, even manipulating and betraying other innocent players. However, while Namgyo stayed by Thanos' side like a parasite, he has proven himself to be equally as dangerous as Thanos. I mean, this isn't really surprising, since usually friends surround themselves with relatively the same type of people. Namgyo also forced other players to play the games for his own greed. For example, for the entire show after Namgyo met Minsu, he only peer pressured him into playing more games, even when Minsu wanted to vote X for leaving the games. Minsu even lost his only friend, Simi, in Mingle, since Thanos and Namgyo forced him to be in their group. I feel bad for the guy because Simi didn't even forgive him after this, and he really regretted it. Namgyo wasn't just a killer, he was also a bully that fed on the weak for his own satisfaction. The difference between Namgyo and Thanos is Namgyo is really hated by the audience, while Thanos is praised by the audience. You might be wondering, they both did cruel acts. Why is one player hated and the other one loved? Well, that's simple. Thanos was his own character and had a special charismatic ability to him, where Namgyo was just a leech that followed in Thanos' footsteps. So to us, Namgyo was only perceived as annoying. I'm going to speak about a very special theory now in this video, since we're almost coming to an end now. Namgyo could revenge for Thanos by killing either player 333 or Kim Jong-hee to get back at him. For the entire show, Thanos and Namgyo were arguing with player 333 since he had scammed Thanos for so much money. Thanos tried killing him in the end, but instead, player 333 took his life. In season 3, one of Namgyo's hallucinations could be to kill player 333, or instead punishing him by killing his ex-wife, or even possibly killing her baby. Killing Kim Jong-hee would be too cruel to witness since she's indeed pregnant. And in South Korea, killing a pregnant lady in a TV show or movie is in fact illegal and frowned upon. But who knows what will happen since Squid Game is the most unpredictable dark show now. I hope Thanos can make an appearance back in the final season. It's really upsetting to see him pass away so quickly. I really did not expect him to die so fast. If Haewon Dok-yeok is stating the truth about what he says, then we can definitely expect to see Thanos appear in the next season. I think we can truly rely on his words, since he is in fact the director of the show. Squid Game Season 3 is only 100 days away, and fans are going absolutely crazy for it. It seems so far away, and it's feeling like it's gonna take forever, since we all can't wait for the show. For my next video, I want you guys to pick what you want me to do in the next video. I would love to hear your thoughts. You guys always give me the best support, so I'm relying on you guys for my next upcoming video. But that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe once again if you haven't already. I will put my recent video on the screen right now as well for you guys to check it out. It's a crazy video. It might even be better than this one. So check that out if you don't want to miss it out. I will see you guys in the next upcoming video. See you guys. Take care.